What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are back with part 2 for Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced.
Sorry about the swift exit. Bit of a misunderstanding.
One heaped upon another.
Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry, mate. This is my doing. I'm only trying to keep these Spanish eyes off me.
Oh, it's no bother.
Why is bother capitalized?
Regrettably, the soldiers confiscated my sugar. Oh, and your dispatches.
Damn!
Why are
And where have they
the
gone?
capitalization in the
I suspect those
subtitles
chaps might, but my Spanish is muy mal dad,
is
so
so
I'd
weird.
rather not ask.
Like, chaps was
Come on, let's give
capitalized,
ear
but
to
that's
that
not
talk
a
and recover my maps.
proper
sugar?
pronoun.
What, in my drawers? We'll see what happens.
God, this bugs the shit out of me.
We stashed their goods to sell, the sugar and such. Hey, Carlos, you hear that Captain Mendoza ordered?
So this is one of the ways that we have a
Right?
replacement for the
The captain will inspect
what to
them
call them
after that.
the tailing missions,
Has been arranged.
which
That was
I
fast.
get. The mandatory tailing missions and like stealth stuff went on a little too long. They were slow, and matching your pace was a pain in the ass. Yeah, like there are elements of them that I found obnoxious, and I feel like this game did a few too many. But I also feel like people
This time, mate. Better if you stay on the
went
side.
a little too hard on them. They're like, oh, thank God they're gone. Like, I'm like, oh, come on, it wasn't that bad. Right now, though, from what I'm seeing, people are really pissed about the microtransactions in this game, which, okay, for the most part, they're just the usual Ubisoft cosmetics. Yeah, they have some gameplay implications, but I don't know, just looking at them, in my opinion, I think they just look ugly as sin. I'm like, who the fuck is buying these?
The man on the platform there is the captain.
I mean, I've seen some, because, like, apparently some people are also mad that, oh, well,
Crimes, the forgery, smuggling, theft, and murder. All in the name of piracy.
oh, well, come on, brain, get to a, like, like, there's glowing weapons, and there's, like, because there's certain, like, animus challenges that we'll get to down the line. It just... No, I thought I saved that guy. I guess I did, and I guess he still got hanged.
This Castillo must be where they've stashed my stuff.
But yeah, but people are upset because, there's some magic-looking items. Again, meh, would I use them? Probably not. Just because I prefer the more normal-looking shit instead of, hey, look at this, it makes you look like a demon, or hey, this sword is glowing. Because it just feels antithetical to this game's concept. Or the franchise's concept, I guess, because, Black Flag, you're not as stealthy, you're a little bit more piratey, but still. See, running through that building, I feel like you miss something running through that building that you would have had in the original. Because in the original, it would have been that, like, just a cool scripted thing of Edward running through a building. Where he'll, like, vault over a table or something. Like, it gives you, like, a little cinematic, and it's a way to break pursuit. But since it's like, ooh, look, we have building interiors now. Now you can run through them. I'm like, okay, great. Now I get to run through them, and the camera starts being a little janky, and now I'm running into a wall and it's completely broken my flow. It's kind of like the combat in this game. Yeah, I get it. It's more action-oriented. Ooh, there's more this, that, the other thing. But I feel like it loses some of that cool cinematic flair. That little pumps. But yeah, it loses some cinematic flair that I think the original game had. And I'm kind of sad to see that go. And I'll say it again. Because I was saying this in the first video, and I'm not sure if I really made my point kind of come across well. But essentially, what I'm saying is about the combat is I actually don't hate this combat. I think it's a big step up from what we've had in recent Assassin's Creed. It's just I like the original better. I like the original combat better. It's a preference. But I'm also not going to shit on it too much because it could have been way, way fucking worse. And yeah, you know, I guess kind of continuing on with, you know, with the microtransaction stuff. Look, I don't see, I mean, people are really pissed off that they're here, but I guess in my opinion, it's like, well, are you surprised? Like, come on, let's all be big boys and girls. I understand. Microtransactions are obnoxious. The game's not pushing them on you. I mean, you have seen so far. You have seen, other than maybe me fiddling with a menu, in which I was trying to mess with the control scheme. That it just, like I said, I think if you start fiddling with it, even though I don't like the control scheme as much as I would like another kind of control scheme, but for the way this game plays, I think it's set up in a way that it flows and everything kind of has its place. So there's like no open space to slot in controls that I would like personally, but I hope that makes sense. But yeah, but you have seen my entire playthrough so far. I'm not sure, will that completely continue once we start exploring, and, I might just show the highlights. But yeah, I think it's just a little overblown talking about the microtransactions. It's like, as long as they aren't just shoved in my face constantly, like, hey, you could buy this, hey, you could buy this. I really don't care that they're there, especially in an entirely single-player game. I really don't care. Because you have the option to just not buy it. I mean, and hell, it's at least not like what GTA 6 is doing, because they're hiding shops and a whole bunch of, like, I think that's an aggressive monetization I do not like. The $100 version of the game will actually have every shop unlocked. Or not even unlocked. We'll have like every shop in the game that they've developed for because the game that's coming out, it's October, right? October, November, whenever GTA 6 is coming out. That game, it's just the single player experience. They said that the GTA Online experience is going to come out, I think, about 6 months to a year later. So it's just the single player game. But there are shops that that you will not have access to unless you buy the $100 version of the game, which I think that's shitty. I will agree with people. I think that's shitty. Am I going to get the $100 version? Yeah. I'm being honest. I'm going to do it, and I know people are going to say, "Well, that's going to you're validating this shitty practice." And I understand that. I guess here's my counter to it would be, honestly, I kind of expected GTA 6 to be $100 base, so I think that's one thing. And I know some people are going to look at me and go, "Really? You expected it to be $100 base?" I expected it to be expensive, yeah. I expected the base game to be an expensive purchase. I figured they were going to push what we would pay for just the base game, in which they have with putting it at $80. I'm speaking U.S. prices, obviously. If you can't tell my filthy accent, I'm an American. To any World Cup viewers out there, yeah, I'm looking at you, Belgium, kicking the shit out of us in a sport I don't give two craps about. Nah, right now I'm pulling for Norway. I've got them winning out. At least that's mine. So that's who I'm backing. I keep getting distracted, I'm sorry. But yeah, I expected GTA 6 to come out at a much higher price point. So that's the first thing. I'm like, you know what? I'll spend $100 to have all the shops and everything. Even though I agree, I think it is content that should have released with the original. It should be in the base game. But, you know, it I'm trying to think how to phrase this. If it wasn't Grand Theft Auto, I probably wouldn't do it. If you say, oh, well, you have in-game shops that are going to be available to you only if you buy the expensive version. If it wasn't Grand Theft Auto, I'd really have to think about it, especially for a $20 upcharge. But it's Grand Theft Auto. I guess really that's the thing. I mean, look, hate their monetization or anything. Rockstar fucking delivers when it comes to the game. So, and who knows? Maybe this time this is going to be the game that makes me go, Rockstar, you've lost my trust. But which you better fucking earn that $100 or I'm going to be pissed. But you get what you get what I'm saying. It's if there's a studio that I would trust my $100 to, it'd be them. CD Projekt. Granted, I'm looking at that window down there. It's got bars on it because I know there's a chest in here that I want to grab. You know, I guess new CD Projekt I'm a little dubious on because they've lost a lot of people. Like the original teams I made, you know, specifically like the people behind Witcher 3. So, you know, they makes me not worried about what they're gonna make, but it kind of makes me go, we'll see. I'm still really interested to see what Blood of the Dawnwalker is gonna be, how that game's gonna be. But I'm actually not sure when that game's supposed to launch. Not sure what secrets we got with that. Oh, it's a full. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure what that is. I need to go through the menu and try and find what that folio is. I'm gonna play more after I get everything uploaded later tonight, and I'll take a look at that. Somebody help me out. What flag is that? And it's flying over this little fort that we just went in on. Because I mean, those are Spanish. So I'm slurring here. Those are Spanish soldiers in there. Because that's the way the Spanish look in this game with the yellow. But those flags aren't the Spanish flag, and they're not the English flag either, but because the English flag used in this game or in this era used the white background with the red cross. Yeah, I don't like if anybody can tell me what flag that is. Spanish ladies. That yeah, I don't know that song. I can't think of it off the top. That flag right there, is that just like for Havana, or is that? Yeah, what flag is that?
Sorry about the sugar. I've only one pair of hands.
Oh, it's no great loss. I've got plenty of cargo here to make a profit on my trip.
Will you stay here long?
For a few weeks, yes. Then back to Barbados, to the tedium of domesticity.
Don't settle for tedium. Sail for Nassau. Live life as you see fit.
Haven't I heard that Nassau is crawling with pirates? Seems a very tawdry place.
Not tawdry, liberated.
Oh, God. That would be an adventure. But no, I'm a husband and a father. I have responsibilities. Life can't be all pleasure and distraction, Duncan.
Hey, our bonnet. The name's Edward, in truth. Duncan's only a handle.
Ah. Secret name for your secret meeting with the governor.
The governor, right. I think I've kept him waiting long enough.
I want to play around with the world map a little bit more. I like this map. You know, the look of it. Yeah, it kind of looks like an old school map for the areas that you haven't explored yet. So it kind of looks like an old yellowed map, and you know, it's the drawings that kind of like, you know, there be monsters. I like the look. But yeah, like I was saying though, I would, once we start exploring a little bit more, I really like to kind of like pull out, see the whole map, you know, kind of look at what all the icons and everything is.
Please, sir, you must have rid me of my thoughts.
Yeah, they are not saving the synchronized points in this game. They were not The ones in the cities were not interesting at all.
Poor sod. Anything?
Okay, so this is new, or at least a new way that you pick up map.
This
Well,
marks something.
no, was that one there? Did he? Because I remember some maps that you like. He picks up a skull and pulls it out of the eye socket or something. Okay, I like that one. I might swap to that one eventually, just because I really like the black and gold. Yeah, because these actually have, you know, like damage modifiers. I'm not gonna F around with them and stick to the story stuff. But yeah, that black and gold outfit I might go with because doesn't change the gameplay, and I also don't think it's too out of place. But you know, I got to the point where we got to see Edward's like base, you know, like his assassin clothing plus the leather armor that he gets after he gets the jackdaw, and god damn it, man, that armor looks cool. You're wondering what the hell I'm doing. In the bottom of the map, it gives you a coordinate, and that's what I was trying to line up the coordinate. But I was getting which one was longitude and which one was latitude. I was getting. It's my inability to read a map that was making that take so long.
The chest must be somewhere back there. A father's parting gift to his son. I'll make good use of it.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that, about what I picked up there. I'm not sure if that was a map or because he was talking about it like, hey, something told me to go over here, and or maybe I did something out of sequence. Or, although I do like I like the
A stroke of fortune. There may be more chests like this one.
like the look of it, pulling up the chest. You still get the hey, here's, you know, what to call it, a figurehead for the boat. You get a schematic of some sort, so you know it rewards you for this exploration. It was something that I think the original Black Flag did very well, is that all of the side activities, you know, whether it be whaling, whether it be robbing a plantation, whether it be, you know, just taking out ships and just general pirating, everything led to everything else. You know, it gave you a resource they could use to then upgrade your ship or upgrade Edward himself. It gave you a resource to do this or a resource to do that. Everything fit together so well in the original Black Flag. Yeah, it's just one of those things that just has made this game just such the masterpiece that it was.
Buenos dias. Mr. Duncan Walpole of England to see the governor. I believe he is expecting me.
Sí, señor Walpole. Entre, por favor.
Duncan Walpole of England. Okay, but you're clearly Welsh.
¿Ese hombre? ¿Cómo lo llamabas? ¿Asesino? Sí.
Insert jokes that the English tell about the Welsh. I don't know them because I'm not English, but I've heard that the English really like to poke fun at the Welsh. And even then, I say he's clearly Welsh. Really, I couldn't tell the fucking difference. That sound. Right as you go to meet these guys, the boom, just holy shit, that was ominous.
Woods Rogers, a pleasure.
The same.
I must say, my wife has a terrible eye for description.
I'm sorry?
My wife. You met her some years ago at the Percy's Masquerade Ball.
Ah, quite.
She called you devilishly handsome. Obviously a lie to stoke my jealousy. Julianne, our guest of honor has arrived, Mr. Duncan Walpole.
Ah. Julien Ducasse. I hope your conversion to our order is an honest one. I have no love for assassins.
I love the concept of Julien Ducasse.
I
Guess I'm gonna pronounce it like the way he said it. I
For a bit of sport?
really like him.
The old man isn't ready just yet.
Man, I wish they did more with him in this game. Hopefully they will in this new one.
You've got my two best pairs of matched pistols, Duncan, so handle them with care.
If I had 8, I'd treat each as my own son.
Quite.
I once fought beside a man who carried 9 on his person. They were a boom in battle, but...
Okay, so this is the, just pull and aim with L2. Not bad. It took me a little bit to figure out exactly how to do the chain shooting. Granted, after this section, you only get one pistol. You never told me go. Oh, yeah, and that when you... He doesn't just... Holding L2 doesn't just pull out the pistol, as you saw. It just... I started aiming.
Wonderful. You're a
So you have to... Before you actually pull the trigger, you have to wait for him to actually pull the gun out.
Duncan, where are your wrist blades? I've never seen an assassin so ill-equipped.
Ah, damaged sadly beyond all repair.
Uh-huh. Have your choice.
Where did you find all these?
I did not find them. I took them. These are souvenirs. 2 blades, as is the custom, oui?
Custom, aye.
Duncan, will you indulge us with a demonstration of your techniques?
Well,
We must. We put together a training course in anticipation of your arrival. It would be a shame to leave here without seeing you in action.
yes, of course. Well, I mean, if there is time, I would gladly, show you what I know.
Here, you see? Situations well suited to your skills.
Have a go. Quite ingenious to use bales of hay for cover. God, that's the spirit. Secrecy.
Some of these assassination, different assassination techniques are really just really you had to be told that this would work to hide and pull them into the bale, or the running assassination is not subtle at all. Or or the cover assassination, it's really you had to. He's like, oh my gosh, I'm seeing a legendary technique. Really, that looked pretty basic to me.
The assassins have trained you well, Duncan. You chose a perfect time to leave them behind.
At great risk, I imagine. Betraying the assassins is never good for one's health.
Well, neither is drinking liquor, but I am drawn to its dangers all the same. And what is your business here, sir? Are you an associate of the governor's, or a pending acquaintance like myself?
Guns, blades, cannons, grenados. Anything that may kill a man, I am happy to provide.
A smuggler of sorts.
And how is your wife these days, Captain Rogers? Is she, here, in Havana?
I trust she's well, but I wouldn't know. I've been in Madagascar some 14 months hunting pirates. It took some work to dislodge the criminals there, but we managed it. In future, I hope to use these same tactics throughout the West Indies.
And how did you deal with their kind?
Very simply. Most pirates are as ignorant as apes. I merely offered them a choice: take a pardon and return to England penniless, but free men, or be hanged by the neck until dead.
Oh. I imagine Nassau would be your next target.
Very astute, Duncan, indeed.
Best of luck with that.
Grandmaster Torres! Mr. Duncan Walpole has arrived.
See. You were expected 1 week ago.
Apologies, Governor. My ship was set upon by pirates. We were scuttled. I arrived only yesterday.
Unfortunate. Forgive my caution, but were you able to salvage from these pirates the items you promised me?
Yes, sir, I was.
Increíble. The assassins have more resources than I had imagined, but not nearly enough to deter us. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, Duncan. You are most welcome. Come, gentlemen. We have much to discuss. Convened at last, and in such continental company. England, France, Spain, citizens of sad and corrupted empires. But you are Templars now, the secret and true legislators of the world. Please, hold out your hands. Mark and remember our purpose. To guide all wayward souls till they've reached the quiet road. To guide all wayward desire till impassioned hearts are cooled. To guide all wayward minds to safe and sober thought. By the Father of Understanding's light, let our work now begin. Decades ago, the Council entrusted me with the task of locating in these West Indies a forgotten place our precursors once called the Observatory. See here. Look up on these images and commit them to memory. They tell a very old and important story. For 2 decades now, I have endeavored to locate this observatory, a place rumored to contain a tool of incredible utility and power. It houses a kind of armillary sphere, if you like. A device that would grant us the power to locate and monitor every man and woman on Earth, whatever their location. Only imagine what it would mean to have such a power.
Gimme.
With this device, there would be no secrets among men, no lies, no trickery. Only justice, pure justice.
I keep going quiet there. I'm sorry. My phone keeps notifying me.
We must take it for our own.
God damn it.
Do we know its whereabouts?
It's like every time I turn my phone on, it's either it's completely different opinions on this game. It's like people saying, "Yeah, it's great." No, this game's shit. No, this game's great. No, this game's shit. Oh my god.
We are confident he
Go away.
The assassins will come for him.
Indeed they will. But thanks to Duncan and the information he has delivered, the assassins won't be a problem for much longer. All will be made clear tomorrow, gentlemen, when you meet the sage for yourselves. Until then, let us drink. Let us find the observatory together. For with its power, kings will fall, clergy will cower, and the hearts and minds of the world will be ours.
I mean, I feel like there needs to be a few steps after getting the observatory.
Governor Torres requests your presence at the docks near the Castillo. First thing tomorrow morning.
Because, I mean, the idea of the conservatory is cool. You know, it's a mystical place that with those glass
I'd like to have a
glass
closer
cubes
look at
with
this
somebody's
strange
blood in
diagram.
them, you can essentially you can see where they, you know, you can see that where they are. You can monitor people. Okay, again, extremely cool. Okay, that's the first time that I've that I've gotten something for the store. I lost my train of thought, but yeah, like the concept of the observatory is really cool. But I'm like, it's kind of like step 1, get the observatory. Step 2, step 3, profit. Yeah, it's kind of like that. It's like, no, I feel like there's some more ideas that need to be thrown around, buddy.
What a odd man.
But yeah, man, just seeing that store again, I keep seeing people flipping the fuck out about the microtransactions in this game. Again, it's like I said, I keep throwing my phone on and seeing people going, microtransaction. I'm like, holy shit, who cares? Like, microtransactions shouldn't be something new. It's like $85 microtransactions. Yeah, but they're just crappy cosmetics. Who cares? And then again, you get accused for, oh, so you think they're good things? No. But at the same time, they're allowed to put them there. This is their game. You know, they can monetize it any way they want. Just don't buy the microtransaction if you're so, you know, if it's such an issue. I mean, I'm not spending $85 on a microtransaction for this game. That's dumb. I don't know. People frustrate the hell out of me sometimes. I mean, hell, I saw there's some wacky microtransaction stuff for the upcoming college football 2027. I think creators already going after it because it's pushing microtransactions super hard in its like road to glory. So, you know, like your like player campaign or your coach that you build for Dynasty, you know, to get experience in those, you need a shitload of experience to max things out. And they've essentially made it in a way that says, hey, you know, it's going to take forever, so if you don't want it to take forever, buy the experience boosters. And it's just heavily pushed, which again, pushing microtransactions I don't like, especially for a single player experience. I don't mind boosters and stuff like that, but when you make it so when you make the unboosted experience so grindy and so obnoxious, okay, that starts becoming predatory. When you start, you know, hey, if you want to be competitive in multiplayer, you need to spend a shitload of money. If you want that stuff irritates me more than what this game's doing, which is, hey, there's a bunch of shitty cosmetics. Do you want to have everything in the game? No, because I don't feel like I want my character running around looking like he's wearing a Halloween costume.
Es un ejemplar en buena forma física.
They've no room for a scoundrel like you either, eh?
Now, supposedly you can get like a monkey sidekick in this game, which I'm very excited for because hell yeah, I want a monkey.
This could be the key to my fortune.
I think that dice icon, you can go play checkers. I'm curious if there's going to be new mini games, you know, because I know this game had you play checkers, you can play a few board games or whatever. Like, I think I've seen images of you being able to arm wrestle.
You wouldn't leave me here all alone.
Again, diamond earrings, sapphire. Just why? Why show me an itemized list? Nowhere near the biggest issue, and it's something that just every time I see it, and I know I bring it up, I'm gonna bring it up probably every time I see it, and it bugs me. I don't get why it's necessary. It just, like, I look at it and
Good morning,
just,
Duncan. Just over here.
it's pedantic and it just, yeah. Oh, Steve.
I found a man to purchase my remaining
Oh, Steed. I always call him
Quite a
Steve.
coup, I must say.
I love
He
him.
just called you Edward.
Such a goofball.
That's the merchant who sailed me here. Out of caution, I gave him a false name.
Ah, well done.
We'll catch up on it later.
Very punctual, Duncan. This way. Here he is. A man both Templars and Assassins have sought for over a decade. I am told your surname is Roberts. Is this so? You recognize this, I think.
According to old tales, the blood of a sage is required to enter the observatory.
We have the key. Now we need only its location. Perhaps Mr. Roberts will be eager to provide it. Transfer him to my residence.
Such a fuss over one man. Is the observatory really such a grand prize?
Sí, sin duda. The observatory was a tool built by the precursor race. Its worth is without measure.
Precursor race? I see.
One of your early letters mentioned a desire to kill the Mayan mentor, Atabay. Were you able to carry out this contract before coming here?
I was not, no. Too many complications along the way.
A pity. But the maps you delivered with Ibaya will see that job finished.
Aye. That's the idea.
It's too quiet. I don't like this route, Torres. We're exposed.
Something is wrong. Stay close, Grandmaster.
I feel it too. Do not let them get their hands on the sage, at whatever cost.
Assassins!
Alright, that's just something that just that's from the original. Is just, you see the assassin just like slowly show up and then just like blinding white outfit.
Mistake, mate. Protect the governor. Une deuxième tempête se lève. To the governor's residence, quickly.
I'll give him this. I feel like there's really kind of a short amount of takedown animations in combat. Yeah, right there. You see the quick fire. Again, that's, yeah, you can see it down there. That's R2 plus triangle. So, I was glad they didn't take that away. completely forgot that guy was up there. See, it's weird to me that the first pistol you get in this game is not holstered on you in the same place that it was holstered in the original Black Flag. Because in the original Black Flag, he wore his first 2 pistols on his hips. And then once you got the 3rd and 4th upgrades, those were the 2 chest pistols. And this one, your first pistol's on your chest, so it looks really short. God. Okay, I get it. You wanted to give us... Oh, that was kind of cool. You gave us... Like, ooh, look, you can use your hidden blades in combat. Well, okay, it's a contextual... And you know what I mean? It's a contextual, like, button prompt. But it looks weird because now my swords immediately just teleport down to my waist. And I start hidden... Like, just have it be a sword takedown in combat. Like, I'm going to keep saying it. I don't really see the need for the hidden blade to be in combat. And I get it. People, well, it was in the original. Yeah. I'm not arguing with that. And yeah, it was cool, but I mean, this game's combat system, it makes no sense for there to be just all these melee weapons when you could just do it with the sword and it's essentially the same thing. I do like that one. Just slam him into a wall. Yeah, you can Spartan kick him off ledges. See, I don't think we get the cool cool effect that you got off the original from. God, that was cool. From that blow dart, because the original it started messing with your vision because it's poisoned, but with this it's nothing.
You're a nimble one, I'll give you that. Hang back and make this easy on both of us, mate. Stop, or I'll kneecap you!
Does anyone else notice like a weird glowy... Yeah, there's like a glowy barrier back there behind that fence.
They could never catch me.
See, I'm curious for future boss fights. Like, can you just end them immediately with takedowns like that? Is that really just...
Well done, lapdog.
I don't mind that. Again,
We'll see him to
the combat system that modern AC has pushed has just made combat feel so slow and
What an active day we've had,
which kind of always kind of defeated the purpose of assassins for me. It was they were supposed to strike quick and hard, and you know, you weren't supposed to have a long drawn out sword fight.
By all means, Captain, speed and fortune to you.
With luck, I'll return myself a governor. And with my idiot king's blessing, no less. Adios.
As for you, Mr. Walpole, I consider this the first payment in a long-term investment. Gracias.
Obliged.
I would like you to be present for the interrogation tomorrow. Call around noon.
Yes, sir.
All that toil for this pittance. Jesus.
What can I do for you?
Oh, interesting. Okay, so the heavy attack with rapiers is different from what it is with cutlasses. So cutlasses, the heavy attack is kind of like a large sweep. With rapiers, it's a strong thrust. Okay. So it gives you the reason for why you would want to swap, or why you'd want to choose to equip rapiers over rapiers over cutlasses, or cutlasses over rapiers. You know, it just how you would use them with combat. Okay. I mean, at this point in time, I'm just kind of going with what, biting my fucking tongue, with whatever is strongest.
Our pleasure. See you next time.
See, if you're gonna let me buy like HP items at the store, let me heal at the store too, so I didn't have to like buy the healing item, exit out, heal, then go back in. God damn, that tiny wheellock is really funny looking. The pirate cloak is kind of cool. Just because, you know, you get the like black flag and like a leather cape. Alright guys, well, that's going to about do it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed these first two parts for Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. There we go. We're going to be putting this into the regular schedule going forward. Check out tomorrow, where we also have something new. We have the Echoes of Aincrad, the SAO game that really, I think IGN gave it a 6. I'm still really excited for that game. We'll see what that game's going to be, but that's for tomorrow. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Backup channel in description. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see y'all in the next one. But until then, guys, I'm out.